Think of a person. Don't make it complicated. The first person that pops into your mind the second I said that, that's who we're going to talk about. For some of you, this is going to be your current partner. This could be an ex, friend, family member. But whoever this is, like the general emotion that I'm getting around it is there's a feeling of disconnect. There's a feeling of disconnect. And so you're kind of wondering like, what is next? Like, how is this relationship going to play out? What is coming next? Like, are we going to figure it out? Are we not? Is it going to get worse before it gets better? What's going to happen? So I want to pull some cards around this and let's see what your guides need you to know. There's no such thing as coincidence. There's a reason that you're seeing this message. There's no hashtags. There's nothing like that. So if you're seeing it, this message is for you. And if you've never seen me before, my name is Ashley Smrowski. I'm a spiritual medium psychic. You can click the link in my bio to learn more about me. Follow me on other platforms. I'm live on Facebook a lot. Also, don't fall for the fake pages, okay? Fake pages pretending to be me will reach out. I will never reach out. Only schedule directly through my website. Okay, so first card that comes out is solitude. Solitude. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling isolated. You're feeling disconnected. And the other person is feeling this way too. But sometimes a bit of disconnect is necessary in a relationship, okay? But this is just kind of, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I know this feeling is uncomfortable, but you're supposed to be here. One Ring Circus. It's a card about independence. It's a card about managing your own emotions, taking control of the inner narrative, like you really focusing on you. Become your main priority right now. The relationship is going to do what the relationship is going to do. You'll know when it's time to make a move. And I don't know where we're going with this reading just yet. I'm along the ride with you here with these cards, but this is really saying like make yourself your own top priority right now. Follow the leader is a card that says pave your own path, okay? It's a card about independence. So you don't need to continue to follow this person's lead. You don't need to continue to do things in a way that you're kind of tippy-toeing around their emotions. They are an adult, okay? This person is in control of their own emotions. They are responsible for their own behaviors, their own reactions, like their own perceptions. You are not. So stop tippy-toeing around the situation. You can't go backwards and change things. What's done is done. You can't move forward and force a certain outcome. You have to be present. And right now, by being present, you're really being asked to create your own path. Figure out what is right for you and how do you want to navigate yourself in this relationship. But give the relationship a chance to figure itself out one way or another. The next card is cleaning house. This is a card that's about like getting rid of anything in your life that's taking up unnecessary space. So when you're looking at this relationship, look at what in the relationship is not serving you. Maybe it's communication. Maybe it's respect. Maybe it's a boundary. Maybe it's multiple boundaries or lack thereof. Maybe it's, you and this person just don't align anymore. Maybe you've really grown in different directions. Or maybe it's that you're missing something. Maybe you're missing being intentional with your connection. But start figuring out what about the relationship just isn't serving you, and let's start purging that, okay? Let's start getting rid of that. And then I feel like we need 2 more cards. Home is the next card. So focusing on matters of the heart, really bringing your focus back to basics is what I'm getting. So identify, why is this relationship important to begin with? What initially did this relationship bring into your life, and does that still get brought into your life? And vice versa, what are you bringing to this person's life, and are you still bringing that? Why is this relationship so important for you to hold on to? Are you doing it just because it's familiar, or are you doing it because there's something genuine that this relationship brings into your life that you could not do without? And I think this goes far beyond like infatuation. This is more of, this person helps me to be a better person. This person shows me love in a way that I've never received before. It's really identifying like what is so important about this relationship and getting back to focusing on that. Because I feel like you might be hung up on a little bit of like the things that at the end of the day don't really matter. Does that make sense? And then the last card that I'm getting is strength. So the relationship is strong. You are strong as well. But just because you can carry around the weight of the world on your shoulders doesn't mean you have to. And it's true for this relationship. Just because you can get through all the hard times doesn't mean you have to. If you feel that you've outgrown this relationship and you're tired of hard time after hard time after hard time, it's okay to say, you know what, it served its time, it served its purpose. I'm really thankful for this. I'm really thankful for the person, but I'm ready to move in another direction. It's also a card that says, You are strong. So if it is a relationship that you really truly do feel is meant to be in your life, then you need to put the effort in. You need to be willing to take a step back, look at your own behaviors, take accountability, open up communication, be vulnerable, and hope that that person is going to do the same. And if they do, great, then that relationship is going to succeed. But if they don't, you have to be real and honest with yourself and say, I can't keep a relationship afloat one-sided. It has to have mutual respect. It has to have energy, give and take. There has to be that mutual understanding coming from both sides. So this weekend or this week, whenever you're seeing this video, I would really encourage you to sit with your relationship. Really take some time to sit and look at the relationship and look at the dynamic of the relationship right now and what it brings into your life. And be honest with yourself. Don't look at it for the potential. Don't look at it for what it once was. Don't look at it for what it could be. Look at it for what it is. And there may be some hard truths there that you don't want to sit with, you don't want to acknowledge, but it's important that you do, because it's going to help you make decisions on how you want to move forward when it comes to this relationship in a way that is more in alignment with where you actually need to be rather than just where you hope to be or continuing to repeat unhealthy cycles. So save this video so you can always come back to it. Let me know in the comments if you resonate, and share it with somebody that you think needs to hear it. But this is a time where you really need to spend your time focusing on yourself before you can try to figure out how you want to fix or walk away from this relationship. The better that you understand yourself, the easier it's going to be for you to see the relationship for what it truly is. And from there, you'll be able to make the decisions that are in alignment with your soul's path.